Welcome back to Character Select. We are literally exactly where we left off. Whee. Still playing Uncharted in the Nazi bunker.
So nimble.
Right?
With Fenoximus T. Barnabum, pawn attorney at law. I'm only 3'4", but my knowledge of the law is formidable.
Okay. Right. And moving across to... What? Why do I have to... Oh, because there's a valve there. Oh.
Man, I would hate to be that short in real life.
What? 5'4"?
No, 3'4".
Oh, 3'4", yeah.
Like that, like imp-sized. I don't know if... it would be really fun for, 2 hours. And then I would just hate it.
I did not jump, and I still survived. Hooray.
That's fine. You just put the controller down, the game plays itself.
This isn't no Ocarina of Time.
Wait. What?
I've been watching Sequelitis.
What? Why would Ocarina of Time play itself?
No use.
You push the controller forward and you jump across gaps. Blah, blah, blah. It's super easy.
Yeah, because there's no jump button in that game. I get it. Oh man, the vintage World War II machine guns.
Mm-hmm.
Those will be better than the modern day weapons you've been using so far.
And not rusty at all.
No. The only thing not rusted in this rusted hellscape.
I think I can pick up Lugers, too.
What the hell happened here?
I hope they had the good sense to make them not better than everything that came before in the game.
They're basically as strong as the starting pistol and don't have as many bullets.
Okay, good.
So.
It's weird that I would care that much about accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
When everything else...
But no, I agree. But historically, the Luger was a piece of shit, too. So, I mean...
Yeah.
Why do I keep doing that?
There's some leaps that are easy to make for video game logic,
shit.
And some that aren't. This is fucking ridiculous. I totally forgot that zombies showed up in this game.
They're not zombies, actually.
They're not zombies, they're just parasite-controlled corpses or whatever.
The thing you have to understand about the Uncharted series is that they take historically accurate information and extrapolate semi-fantastic scenarios.
Zombies are a
Fuck.
little...
I don't remember this happening at all. I'm pretty sure in the original game, these guys wait until you get to the generator room to attack.
Is there any point in this game where you jump over a shark?
No. Because
I feel like we're already there.
No, but there's a pretty cool underwater sequence in the third game.
Because we jumped the shark.
I see what you did there.
Zombies, man. No, Last of Us makes a lot more sense now, though. These guys clearly have a zombie boner.
Actually, these are the only...
It won't stay down.
Shoot him in the head till he was dead. Baldur's Gate reference. I was going to say something, but now I don't remember what it was.
I have that effect on people. I know my presence can be distracting.
Oh, I guess you don't get the Luger in this. You only get the Luger in the second game. There's Nazis in the second game. Sorry, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. In the Indiana Jones parody, there's Nazis? Wow. I kind of want to watch the Indiana Jones movies again. Because I only saw them when I was super young. So I don't really remember much of them. And I think it's the third one that I remember the most of. The one with Sean Connery and the cup that turns the guy into dust.
Yeah, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, that scene where he turns into dust, still super creepy. I don't like it.
Oh, yeah. That gave me horrible nightmares as a little kid. That's the one I remember the most of. So the other two are basically blank slates for me, and there's only 3 of those movies, so I don't have to worry about anything else. Certainly nothing with Shia LaBeouf swinging through the jungle like a monkey.
Temple of Doom was eh. I feel like See, chapter 19 already.
Unwelcome guests. Well, then why did you invite them to the party?
Did you send out those invitations? I told you no more than 50 people. Get off of me, dingus.
Have they explained why there are zombies yet? Because I honestly don't remember.
They will.
Okay.
Don't worry. But they have not yet.
Some secret Nazi experiment.
Surprisingly, no.
Just like in Arrow, how there's a secret Japanese super soldier serum.
The thing about this sequence is that it actually kind of subverts the gameplay that you're used to. Like, you keep admonishing me. I love the word admonish, by the way.
It's a fantastic word. 5 points.
You keep admonishing me and saying, you've got to take cover in this cover-based shooter. You can't take cover against these guys.
Well, yeah, they're zombies.
Ooh, hello, grenades.
I mean...
I'll take all of you.
It's actually kind of a common thing in shooter games to have the early levels where you're fighting other guys that shoot like you.
Doing the basic mechanics and then changing them up,
halfway or a little later in the game, you run into the enemies that rush at you and render your cover more or less useless.
Yeah, but that's the thing of modern shit. Seriously, guys?
Yeah, like...
Keep coming around that corner to die.
Like, I talk about Halo a lot because that was my big shooter back in the day, but it did that too with the Flood. In, like, every single Halo game. Like, you'd be fighting the Covenant, you could hide behind a waist-high wall for a little bit and have your shields come back.
Mm-hmm.
But with the Flood,
you have to keep shooting and moving or you're dead.
They just pour at you like a wave. So... I think it's a pretty common thing. Like, I think even, like, Half-Life 2... About halfway through, you start running into tons of head crab zombies.
Yeah, I guess that was the gimmick in that one. What the fuck do I get out of here?
I don't know what game did it first, but certainly a pretty normal thing to have crazy melee, rushy type enemies around the middle. Unless you're playing Borderlands, and then that's just half of all the enemies forever.
I was actually playing Borderlands 2 earlier today, and you know what I realized?
What?
It's literally Destiny in the Division.
It's worse than Destiny, though.
Well,
like, the gunplay does not feel anywhere near as good as Destiny's does.
I don't know if the gunplay in Destiny feels good either.
It does. I think it does. Unless you're fighting stuff over your level or whatnot, but... I don't know, like, Destiny, the bosses can be huge bullet sponges, and there's, like, the big enemies that are bullet sponges.
Yeah.
But outside of that, like, everything tends to be really satisfying and clean to kill. A lot of the time in Borderlands, I felt like I was just dumping 3 magazines into every single frickin' enemy to kill them.
Eventually, yeah. I've killed 30 of these guys? Jesus Christ.
After the very beginning of the game, it just seemed to take forever. You got a trophy, by the way. Put that on your trophy wall.
Run.
This game this system needs a trophy wall. When you just start up the game and it has your trophies as the background.
There's actually a plan.
Oh man, those things must have got to them.
Okay. There was actually a plan for that on the PS3 with the I don't know what it was called, the room or something like that, whatever it was called. Their online social
like
experiment
PlayStation
thing.
Home.
Yeah, that was it. And it never panned out into anything worthwhile.
Wait in line in a virtual arcade to play crappy arcade games.
Yep.
From the 1980s.
Very true.
Some people seem to like it, but I mean,
if that was your primary way of socializing with people, then it was probably great.
Just go play Second Life then.
Or something. Or play a game with them as opposed to playing a game that's about socializing.
That's free, but of course then you have the like swarms of guys pretending to be girls and desperate 40-year-olds.
You mean Capital Girls? Guy in real life?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but also like...
You've never heard that?
I think I have, it's just been forever.
What's going on here?
But them and, like, the 40-year-old single moms who are just desperate for male attention.
The Nazis actually did find El Dorado. They brought it here, because they videotaped it.
And it turned everyone into Zambos! Because it's cursed!
It was literally right behind where we found Drake's body.
Cursed. And Drake is a zombie!
The devils hunt for me in the darkness. The gold of El Dorado bears a terrible curse. The Spaniards have
Wow, I was pretty on the spot.
become as demons. My men have all been
Beer. Beer is delicious.
Are you drinking beer?
I'm drinking beer.
What kind of beer are you drinking?
Samuel Adams.
Oh, I love that stuff. Is it the regular or like...
No, it's a Noble Pills.
Oh, okay. I like the summer ale's really good.
I commend my soul to
Sponsored by Sam Adams, but not really.
mercy on this unholy place.
I'm sipping on some Jack Daniels and Coke, which used to be my favorite drink for a long time, but then I switched to rum, so it's feeling very nostalgic for my youth now.
I've never actually enjoyed rum and Coke.
Get out of here.
I tried gin and 7 too, but it didn't enjoy. For fuck's sake, more of these guys.
Gin and tonic's alright. I used to date a girl that swore by it. Alright, prepare to kill 30 more zombies.
God damn it. Being a lot more aggressive, or I just don't have enough room to dodge.
Wouldn't it be great if, like, you were fighting the zombies, and then one of them just, like, broke through a wall, lumbering at you, but he was just like, here, I got you this trophy for killing 30 of us.
He's like the Kool-Aid man of undead murder.
Yeah, like when you get,
oh yeah,
when you get trophies, the game just, like, actually has someone hand your character a trophy for it. Some of the zombie levels, there's just like this like one-legged guy who just hops out. Just, here. You earned this with your brains.
Well, actually, by spilling all of ours.
Yeah.
And turn the wheel, and turn the wheel.
Always kind of struck me as bizarre how zombies are all about eating brains, apparently. But not from other zombies.
Yeah. Why can't we have some auto-cannibalism?
They're very discriminating. No, auto-cannibalism would be eating your own brains.
Well, I think that's why they have to seek out living flesh, because otherwise the zombies would feed on themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't make logical sense, but, you know. Ooh, did I
guess if you have the magic variety of zombies, it can make sense. Because shit's magic, yo. And I guess a lot of the time they'll do the whole virus zombies where they like don't hunger for anyone that's sick or whatever. Like they did in that shitty movie. I think was it Brad Pitt that was in it?
World War Z?
Yeah.
Oh, no microphone on your end. What a shame.
Nate, get out of there before...
Elena! Leave her alone!
Get out of there before you turn into a zombo!
Can't maintain control over a small girl.
It won't happen again.
Navarro's just getting shit.
I'm sorry for
the interruption. I just wanted to, thank you for leading us to El Dorado.
Of course.
Oh, I hope you don't mind if we
borrow Miss Fisher a little while longer, just to discourage you and
your partner from trying anything creative.
And you know, we're Nazis, so we haven't been laid in a while.
It's been fun.
They're not Nazis, they're just assholes.
Yeah.
They don't have a greater ideology behind their assholeness. They're just assholes.
Oh, did you hear? I guess you probably know this, but I was watching some stuff about the new one that's coming out, and without going into spoilers, apparently they like changed the like writing staff for the game, and basically threw out like 8 months worth of work.
Of what?
Of Uncharted 4.
Oh.
Like this happened.
There's like one writer in the entire series.
Yeah, I don't think she's with the team for Uncharted 4.
Really?
Yeah, I think. Let me. I'm gonna look it up now. But I was reading, and it was something like they handed off the game basically to the Last of Us team once the Last of Us got done, and they did a bunch of rewrites.
Well, I mean, I guess that would make it at least more coherent than Mass Effect 3's ending, but it's still kind of a douchebag move considering the one writer has been responsible for the entire series.
Yeah, Amy Hennig left Naughty Dog.
When?
I don't know. I guess a while back. It must be a while back because the story trailer for 4 is out now.
Yeah.
You guys can go check that out on the YouTubes.
Oh, shit. The zombies are fighting the dudes.
Oh, hey, it's the Flood versus Covenant level. I wonder if this game's like that game where as soon as you come out and make your presence known, everything just stops fighting and attacks you.
Not really. The zombies will continue attacking whoever they're fighting.
Yep.
If I remember correctly.
We had shot...
Stop trying to snipe me, please.
Quote, we had shot 8 months of her story and it was all thrown away. The Last of Us guys came in, and you have to understand, new producers, new people, they want to do it. I don't know what happened exactly.
Yeah.
Amy's still a very dear friend of mine, and she's brilliant, but the Last of Us guys were the next team there, so they took over, and they just wanted their own flavor. They got rid of some of the other people that were involved and just redid their thing.
Which is fine. I mean,
Last of Us was
supposedly
a brilliant game,
they're really good at writing,
yeah.
so...
But, yeah, different write staff for Unchartables 4. See, this is what happens when you just completely media black out yourself for a game.
Well, I mean, I'm still going to enjoy the damn game. I don't care.
What if you don't? What if it's terrible?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like See, look, they're attacking the zombie. I feel like one writer doesn't completely make or break a game.
But what if you, find this, this idol that releases this magical cordyceps into the world?
Well, then Drake is responsible for The Last of Us. So. All right. You know what?
Don't die this time.
Next time on Character Select, I'm not going to die.
No!
Oh, look at that guy go.
Oh, nice backflip. 10 out of 10.
Thank you very much for watching, and Fenoxo, what do you have to say for yourself?
Penises.
What? Why?
I don't know. Why not? What are you, some kind of prude?
Apparently.